And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Oladipo. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. So it's the Lakers now. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Here's Lopez. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
And Randle has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Oladipo against Irving. Oladipo, the pass to Grimes. Driving inside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Lopez kicks to Irving. The tray. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Irving. And it's 9 points for Mr. Clutch.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Brunson finds Robinson. Back to Brunson to end the run. Christie with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Now here's Brunson. They really needed more from him in that loss to Golden State. Here's Robinson. The shot's good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Brunson with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Lopez. Lays it out off the glass. Lopez has got 13.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Knicks trail by 13. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And then for New York. Martin Shines checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Victor Oladipo. Casale is checked in for the Lakers. James Harden comes in for Irving. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Lopez with the steal. To the middle. And Davis puts it in. He's got 6.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Brunson. And Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 19. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Grimes passes to quickly. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
New York, no good that time either. Here's Lopez. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. 16 points for Mr. Clutch.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And Davis sends it back. Over to the wing. Cassell, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And so it's Los Angeles having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this.
Your Lakers dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Mr. Clutch. And there's Christie. And it's Irving at the 2-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored 41 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him.
This is the second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Hachimura. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Calling for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Pass to quickly. Here's Grimes. Tries again, and that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Runs in the pass to quickly. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Lopez.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brunson kicks to Quickly. Pass to Grimes. Over Lopez. Shot by Grimes. No good. Here's Cassell. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Oladipo is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the three, the small forward. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Rebound the Lakers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
To the left side wing. Oladipo outside. To the inside. New York moving it around. Brunson, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Lopez. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 28 points for Mr. Clutch.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot.
Los Angeles.
For New York, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've been ordinary on the season.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Quickly against Lopez. It's rebounded by Quickly. New York shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Kicks it to top it. Back to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Robinson Earl. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, that shot missing.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Cassell, Mr. Clutch out there with Conley. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Conley dishes to Lopez. Back to Conley. Lopez outside. There's the 3. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lopez has got 31 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's McBride. And the Knicks miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Lopez. No good with the triple. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to McBride. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Jones, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
The Knicks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. McBride passes to Hartenstein. Here's Roby. And the Knicks miss again.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the Lakers making a change here. Lee's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Sims is checked in.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Gia, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or 2. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
Hachimura finds Lopez. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Misses and the dry spell continues. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those. But sometimes
It was quantity over quality.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Clutch.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Launches a 3. They get it again. Pass to Grimes. There's the triple. He can't get that one. Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. And that one is hammered home.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Sims. New York, no good that time either. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Lopez inside. Banked in off the glass.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were